What's up guys, this is Andrew at Night, and what I've got for you guys today is a review of the Trident Aegis case for the Galaxy S2. And I apologise for how long I've sort of been inactive. I've been really busy at school and stuff like that, so that's why I haven't had anything out. And I also apologise for the lighting, because just looking through the camera it looks pretty poor, but never mind, we will soldier on. First thing with this case is obviously it's a hybrid style case. You got the two bits, so you slip this pretty sizable silicon sleeve on like that, much like the Otterbox, and then you get this again, much like the Otterbox, which is just a sort of plasticky type thing which you just clip on. Come on. Oh god, it's all going wrong. Yeah, first time I put this on I did actually turn the phone off, which sort of almost happened then. It's a little bit more fiddly than the Otterbox. So I'm just going to push this in with my finger. Okay, pop it through and try and pull it through here. This is probably making literally no sense on camera. There we are, that's on. So as you can see, it's a bit of a palaver, but it's nothing too painful. It's nothing like the what was it called, that aluminium style one I had. It's nowhere near that, so it does come on and off fairly easily, but it does take a bit of work. First thing you're going to notice is the colour compared to the Otterbox. There's loads of really nice colours. I actually have the same thing for my Nook colour in this brilliant yellow. But they have loads of cool colours over there at tridentcase.com, who were actually kind enough to send this for review. So going around the device, you can see volume completely covered with nice little arrows, just a bit of added extra bling on the side. Lanyard is open. On the bottom you've got a full power silicon plug, there you go, which is really good, fits really nicely. Microphone is open. You then got power button, which again covered with a nice little design on, and on the top the microphone is uncovered, if that's going to focus, and you've got a little plug for the headphone jack, which doesn't have the little added nubule. It's flush there, but it does fit really nicely, and it's easy to get at, so that's good. On the back you can see you've got the sort of accent which just comes through the silicon of the Trident logo, which is really cool, and it's actually raised, so I think it protects the plastic on the back, which looking through the camera it looks orange almost, but it is red. It's sort of very brilliant red. But yeah, I think this protects the back somewhat when you lay it down, so it's not going to scratch as much, or at least it hasn't scratched up much when I've been using it, apart from sort of just here, it's messed up a tiny bit. And it's got the Trident, or the word Trident indented there, and you've got your speaker grill which is open, but it also looks really nice, it's a good design. And that is the main, that's the main thing with this case, guys. You are going to get pretty much exactly the same protection you get with the Otterbox, being that if you drop either of these cases with the phone in it, you're probably not going to damage the phone unless you drop it onto something, I don't know, like a fire or something. There's a very small chance you're going to actually break it unless you drop it from a really high building, because the protection is just so good. We've got really chunky corners, as you can see on both, and then this case, this shell on the outside just adds that really nice feel in the hand, and sort of added scratch protection. On the front you've got a really nice lay on the table design, and unlike the Otterbox it goes all the way around the edge. It doesn't have that lip on top, which I really like. I prefer it, as in I really like having it going all the way around. I think it just looks much nicer and it frames the screen. As you can kind of see, I'm going to just clean the screen a second, that looks disgusting. No, slightly better. As you can see here, or you may not be able to see, it bevels slightly, so it sort of cuts back in ever so slightly, which makes it look really rounded, which I actually really like. It's a nice design feature. And as you can see, that sort of the whole thing, it's all nice and curved. Just looks really cool. Texture wise, this is sort of a matte plastic, but it's not so matte that it sort of catches. It's really smooth, but it just feels matte. It's kind of weird to describe, but it is really nice. And you can see there, it sort of goes in a bit, sort of contours in the corners. So the whole thing does feel really nice in your hand. It feels really ergonomic, and this goes in and out of the pocket really easily. And the lint, the silicone on these corners and all around here and everything, it's not quite as sticky as the stuff on the Otterbox. I had quite a lot of issues with the Otterbox, with lint getting caught sort of in that gap where the two different sort of bits of the case meet, whereas this one I haven't had that problem at all. And I don't mean to turn this into a direct comparison between the two, but I think obviously the designs are very similar, and these are the sort of two cases you're looking to get if you really want protection for your device, because I can talk about how much protection you get for hours and hours, but the truth is you get loads, and there's no other way of saying it, you get loads of good protection with this case. I think the main thing with this one is the design. I really like how it looks. Again, the colour isn't represented truthfully through this camera, but it does pop really nicely, and the contrast of the black looks really cool. I just like how all this is cut, and it feels really good. Quality wise, I don't think you're going to have a problem. I did rip the silicone down here. If I can get it to focus. Not sure if you can see it there, but that's because I'm using an SGP glass screen shield. I didn't realise how sharp the edge was, and I pulled it on quickly and I just cut it ever so slightly. But I mean, with a majority of screen shields, you're not going to have that problem. So yeah, guys, goes in and out the pocket really easily. Does add a lot of bulk to the phone, obviously, but if you're going to use this sort of case, you're looking for that protection, which you can't get any other way. Camera completely unobscured, and it's really nicely inset there. You can see how deep it is, so there's no way the camera's going to get scratched. So yeah, if there's anything I haven't covered, as I haven't done any case reviews for a while, I'm sort of getting back into them at the moment, then put a thingy in the comments, a comment in the comments in fact, or PM me. I'll see you guys next time. Ta-da!